Hey everyone, NeilFan18 here. In today's video, we will be taking a look at the Thomas Wood Harvey. So, in my opinion, this Harvey is probably the best Thomas Wood item and is honestly, in my opinion, one of the only Thomas Wood items that are better than the original Thomas Wood and Railway ones. Mainly because the color of red is a lot more vibrant and more true to how Harvey looks, especially later on in the CGI series. So yeah, let's take a look at them. So, overall, pretty good. Proportions. The face is pretty nice. If you get a look at it, I don't know what happened to his eyebrow there, but it it's kind of peeling, I guess. So there's that. Then there's his face and the magnets. Oh my god, the later Mattel magnets, they corroded so easily, so that's kind of a shame. It's probably the second or third Harvey I've had because, especially back in the early days of my channel, I used to buy so many Thomas Wood items for customs. It was ridiculous how much money I spent on them back then. But yeah, very good details, I must say. The crane's pretty good as well. Something kind of cool is on his original model, it's actually a Lego piece that's attached to the crane part, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, overall, it's a bit stiff now because I've had it for a few years, but yeah. Yeah, there's his name, pretty good font. Yeah. Then we got the cab. The cab looks pretty nice. Nothing on the back, which is kind of a shame because Harvey has a pretty cool design, so I'd prefer if there was like, a little detail back here of his quote-unquote open cab. But I mean, I can also come in and fill that if I ever wanted to, with like a Sharpie or something. And then there's the details there. Oh yeah, and then there's also some gears too, on his crane. That's pretty nice. And there's I guess some gears there too. So on the plastic part, or on the brown plastic part right here. So yeah, his smoke box is essentially the exact same as the original Wooden Railway one, design wise. I don't know, I've always kind of liked his smoke box, how it slopes down. It's kind of like Emily's, how it kind of looks like hair in a weird way. So yeah, yeah, not too much else to say because Harvey's pretty bland character in my opinion. I mean, he's super cool because he's got a crane, but they didn't really do much with this character, and I felt like they could have done more. I mean, in the model series they did, his debut episode was pretty good, and then he had a couple of other decent roles after, but they didn't really do much with them in the later seasons and even leading up to the CGI series, so that's kind of a shame. But yeah, overall, pretty good model. Yeah, there's just a lot of things I just really think that yeah, I don't know, just design wise I feel like is better, better color. Yeah, I don't really know, there's just something about him that I don't know, feel like he's just quite a lot better than the original one. Something the original model does better is it actually has a physical like cab piece, and this is just flat, but Thomas Wood was pretty notorious for that, so for not really putting in extra detail like the domes and stuff, so that kind of sucks. If it had a proper like cab, that would have been kind of nice. So yeah, overall, I would say Harvey's a pretty good model. He's pretty easy to find, honestly, like even in secondhand market. or even if you go online on like Facebook Marketplace or really anywhere. So yeah, if you guys see him and you don't have him in the collection, I think he'd make a good addition to your collection. And yeah, so that's really all my thoughts on him. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. And yeah, with that being said, this is Neil Fan 18 signing out.